What's good, everybody? It's Mr. Composition and MC. That writes fiction. I'm back at it with another reaction. We got another fantastic hip hop. There's some stuff swirling with the Kendrick versus Drake pantheon that is ever going. If you're new to the channel, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video on the road to 10K for 2025. So, how? Kendrick Lamar just confirmed the collab with Pusha T's coming out. I seen something about this swirling around. I didn't, look too much into it yet. So let's see what's going on with this. And it would just be hilarious. I don't even think that I've seen, other than maybe like a 50 Cent and Eminem collab where they was on that Tupac beat and they was going that Ja Rule. Have I seen ops come together like Voltron to do an even more crazier thing? And it's just all like, yo, Drake is already done at this point. All that they're doing is pretty much just desecrating his tombstone at this point. He done ran over his tombstone with the GNX car. He done backed up, and now Pusha T is coming up to just take a fat shit on Drake's tombstone at this point. Like, damn, man.
Right now, we are on the verge of hearing one of the most anticipated collaborations in all of hip hop at the moment, and if you're Drake, just from the very thought of these rappers coming together for a song, it's really about to solidify his downfall and make all of the L's he has been taking just feel worse than ever, because with the rumblings going on within the industry, it is all but confirmed that we are about to get a brand new collaboration between none other than Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T. And now before we go into how at this point, this collaboration is not just as confirmed as it can be, but that it is going to shake up the rap world like few other collabs ever can, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And so now with Kendrick Lamar and Pusha T, 2025 really just became a more exciting year for rap music. Because
little would you know, like that just the little glimpse of that video from their collaboration, that it would grow into this diabolical fucking devil fruit or whatever that is just all like, yo, when they say you gotta nurture and, different things like that, the villainous collaboration, not saying Drake didn't deserve it, but it's just all like, yo, that has been brewing the flip up. The fruit that this is about to produce, this shit is gonna be from the quantum realm. Like, Pusha T and Kendrick again.
Not just about to hear two of the most skilled rappers out today trade verses for the first time since the Ye produced Nostalgia from 2013, which in of itself is really one of the best hip-hop songs from the entire 2010s. But of course, with the context of everything that has happened in hip-hop since then and what happened recently especially, we are now of course going to be witnessing two rappers who are in a league of their own just take a victory lap like nobody else even has the ability to, because of course with both Kendrick and Push, they are the only two rappers in the world who can proudly say that they have defeated Drake in a rap beef, and between the work that both of them did and especially Kendrick with the sheer impact his tracks had, he of course ended this reign and era in hip-hop where just too many people were celebrating mediocrity. And so now how we exactly found out that Kendrick and Push are coming very soon in this moment seemingly all started with some cryptic posts from big rap outlets that had images of a dot and clips, which of course is alluding to Kendrick and the rap duo Push has reunited recently. And after these posts from big media outlets which showed that something may be going on behind the scenes, a new song has apparently been uploaded and synced into music databases by Clips, which is called Whips and Chains featuring Kendrick Lamar. And now if this is the title of the song, as we have already heard part of this song be previewed in the past, beyond the all-time performances Kendrick and Push are about to deliver over one of the best sounding beats that hip-hop has seen in quite some time, It's clear that they're going to be spinning things on Drake one more time, and they are really going to make him look worse than ever, especially for some of the most out-of-touch lines he said on a track like Family Matters. And now, while all of these hints about this record are still relatively vague, it's important to know that all of this noise about this collab in the industry is coming after a series of moments where Pusha T has already been secretly hinting at the fact that him and Kendrick have locked in and that whatever they are holding is already done. And now, while we don't know when this new album from Pusha T and Clips is coming in terms of it having a whole release date yet, we do know for sure that it's being set up to be the biggest moment on one of the most anticipated rap albums out right now.
And that is going to be crazy because I did a video about their reunion album, the Clips, and a couple, and the track that I heard from it where they was talking about like their parent death. That joint was crazy. Like I damn near came to tears just on the little snippet. I'm just saw like it's just the heaviness and the dopeness and the absence of that, like in hip hop. Not to say that everything needs to be grief, but just the reality. Reality. Like there's too much of this fluff that is just I can't relate to. Like I just can't relate to a lot of that stuff, you know? And so when I hear reality bars, things down to earth, I'm just all like, that's where a lot of my stuff is going. So when I hear about a track, a potential collab, and it potentially be called Whips and Chains, knowing what Kendrick does and know what Pusha does, and hell, No Malice as well. Knowing what all of them do on a track together, more than likely produced by Pharrell, that's gonna be crazy. I'm just sitting up there like that is gonna be absolutely insane. Now, there's still the rumors as far as, Kendrick's album. And the one thing that I would say that I would really like on the next Kendrick album, and GNX was a good aspect of that as far as his features, but just like some diabolical features, man. Like like just some stuff that again, like a track with Pusha T on it. You know what I mean? That would be diabolical. A track with Nas. That would be diabolical. That would be dope. You know what I mean? Oh man, that would be crazy. So I think that's kind of why some of these like a Kendrick and Pusha or Kendrick and Clips feature is so dope because it's I want to hear Kendrick trade bars with some dope lyricists. You know what I mean?
Because of course this is the first time we are hearing Clips and Pharrell all together since 2009, and beyond this reunion,
that's when
Kendrick Lamar of all MCs joining such an important group of hip-hop artists is only making the lights even brighter. And now after this record was already pushed back from dropping in 2024, seemingly because the release of Kendrick Lamar's GNX made the entire industry move all of their plans out of the way towards the end of the year, Push has now said that this record is going to be releasing in 2025, and before this, Push has left a lot more hints about the fact that him and Kendrick are locked in, and in an industry and rap landscape currently where Kendrick has talked about directly not having many friends and connections because he just does not respect what a lot of people are doing today, we have found out that Push is one of the real ones who he will stand by no matter what. And really, we know this more than ever because when it comes to Pusha T's secret rollout of this entire moment, when you look at the timeline of events, this collab has been underway in some shape or form ever since Kendrick won his beef with Drake, because from Pusha T praising Kendrick's strategy when he was in the most watched back and forth in a rap beef of all time, to Push really being the only other rapper aside from Nas to come out and congratulate Kendrick when he got the Super Bowl halftime show. Push has consistently stood up in an industry where more rappers are scared to voice their opinions about how they feel, and now from small moments like these to much bigger hints where Push has been cryptically alluding to the fact that when this new Clips album drops, it's going to have an impact on the industry like few other rap albums can even have today, because Push himself and Malice are not just top tier lyricists both in terms of the skill they bring to the page and the fear and intimidation they bring to their competition, but as Pharrell is producing this entire album, we already know Nas is another confirmed feature. This album is housing hip hop excellence like
Ooh,
few other bodies of work have even
ooh.
come close to recently.
I
And now,
wasn't
what's
that
most
Kendrick, but
important
the
when it comes to
clips and
piecing
the
together that
guys.
Kendrick Lamar is really going to be on this album is that when Pusha T was talking about the record in August of 2024 and its status in that moment, he said about this album that him, No Malice, and Pharrell have been working on for quite some time. That the album was all but completed, and the only thing that was holding the record back from entering its final and fully completed state was that they were waiting on one more massive feature. And now, with Push saying this and then keeping it a secret, just from that alone, it tells you the type of stakes this name being on the album is gonna have. And now, as Pusha was saying this in an interview where he was sitting and in the background there was a Chanel stage that Kendrick Lamar and Dave Free designed, and again, when we discuss and it comes to this tier of rappers who seemingly do everything intentionally, all the way to how they roll out their albums and reveal hints, because even with Kendrick Lamar, for example, we saw him use interviews and moments where he was in public to tease what was coming next, as he left small clues to what was happening in the near future. Because if we remember the interview Kendrick Lamar did with SZA near the end of 2024, Kendrick Lamar was taking a ton of pictures with his GNX there, which clearly shows the type of planning and forward-thinkingness this top tier of rappers brings.
I mean, that's true. That's true. Before we get into that, this video is sponsored by me. Hey, if you want to dive into new music, I have a catalog. Yeah. These are not singles. These are albums. But more recently this year, I did release an album called Tame Chaos. So you can listen, stream, download, purchase, all of that in the link in the description. And just, check it out, because I want to see if people are actually seeing this and going to the site. So anyways, oh man, I'm gonna leave the rest of the video for y'all to check out the description. But it makes me think, because like I said, a new Clips album in 2025 is going to be insane. Like there's something about the creative direction of a combination of Pharrell and the Clips that just make magic. In 2009, like I graduated high school in 2009. Like that is crazy. And like I said, everything that has gone through, not just in the world, but in the Clips's personal life, like that's why something like this you gotta handle with care. Like I said, what I heard so far, I was just like, dang, man. I could just have that joint on repeat. So like man, it was dope. It was dope. But hey, let me know what y'all think. Do y'all think that Eclipse featuring Kendrick collab is on the horizons? Let me know. It's Mr. Composition MC that writes fiction, back at it with another reaction. Make sure to like, subscribe, notification bells on so you don't miss when I drop a new video. On the road to 10K. Make sure to check out the description for my music, books, comics, and more. All right, y'all. Peace.